Please give them a review. Please give them a review. They're our guests. Please. Yeah, she's an ardent follower of cricket and she just texted me saying, Ruj, please give them a review. Please give them a review. They're our guests. Please. Yeah, she loves a good game.
समुदाय शाहजहां
This time, and just sort of concentrate on this sort of area. There we go. There's Pat Cummins in the right area to fire, first ball to forward, and this is the second ball. Have a look where he bowls the second ball. What about that? So because of the trigger movements and problems the forward on has been having, decided to bowl that one from there, not the normal spot like he did there. So hoping the catch forward unawares that he was going to bowl a little bit shorter than normal, from behind the umpire pretty much, or just past the umpire basically, behind the stumps. His trigger movements are okay, and he survived the second ball. So first ball was fine, second ball he tried something, didn't quite work out, but thinking on their feet. Waka, what about that for fast bowlers and their tricks?
Cleaned him up. What a delivery. That was expected. He waited for a long time for his first wicket. Mitchell Starc. Beautiful delivery. Just a perfect length, nipping back, taking the off stump. Yeah, that was very, very similar, apart from the fact that he missed it completely. In Karachi, it was the ball that came back onto his pads and got him LBW. That time, it just goes straight through the gate. It's the angle from the left armour and the length in particular that does it. There's a massive gap between bat and pad. His feet aren't going anywhere with the extra pace. He has a problem against Starc, and that angle in particular. Oh, the Lamb goes for 13, 248 for 4.
आजादी की 75वीं सालगिरह के तारीखी मौके पर पाकिस्तान के अवाम तमाम बिरादरान इस्लाम को इत्तेहाद, इंसाफ और तरक्की के लिए शराकतदारी के पैगाम के साथ पाकिस्तान आने पर दिल की अथाह गहराइयों से खुश आमदीद कहते हैं। एक ईमान, एक मंजिल। इंश्योर एक मुकम्मल और मुतवाजन ग़िज़ा है। आप भी डॉक्टर के मशवरे से रोजाना इंश्योर पिए, भरपूर जिंदगी जिए। ये इस्लामिक बैंकिंग का नया अंदाज है। बैंक अल फलाह इस्लाम, द वे फॉरवर्ड। जी सर, सर्विस टैक्स चाहिए। ये ले ले, आपके पैसे बचेंगे। जिंदगी बचाना ज्यादा जरूरी है। सर्विस कहाँ है? सर्विस ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी? सूफी सुपर सुपर एतमाद।
It's almost like he can't go again from that angle. Inside Nick onto the stumps. Does it hit the pad? No. Oh yes, it does. And straight through. Look at the gap. It's like he does the big movement and then he can't go again to start. And if there's any sort of movement, then he's in trouble. That's good for start. Start just needs a little bit of confidence. That could be the catalyst to get him going. He was the one who did all the damage in the first innings at Karachi. One for the bowlers. That's what they'll be saying. One wicket here. This is a big wicket as well. Rizwan, a man in form. And you talk about character, spirit, all the fight. He embodies all of that.
Yeah, what an innings in the previous test match in Karachi. It's a different occasion here. 2 slips now for Rizwan.
Straight away you see the rhythm, everything. The way the energy that ball came out of the surface from start.
Just the other thing to note here as well is just how far forward he pushes his bat. It's almost overbalancing, falling over, his feet not really going anywhere. And it's the angle that he's had trouble with throughout the series, really.
Yeah, it's the length which really did him. It was a perfect length just outside the off stump. He didn't have any clue which way to go. The feet got stuck, the hands are just thrown at the ball. And found that small gap which he was looking for. Excellent delivery.
I think it's the length as well. That's the key. That's where he struggled in Karachi. If he gets that length, then when he gets to the point where he doesn't really go forward, he doesn't get back, he just gets stuck on the crease. And that's the problem. Keep an eye on Stark now. He's not a bowler. You want to give him any sort of confidence and get his tail up.
Pakistan need another partnership, President. It's so crucial, these two. Still 143 runs behind Pakistan. It's 248 for home. कितने चाहिए बॉस? सब दे दो. सर्विस है, झट से बिकता है. पाकिस्तान का सबसे ज्यादा बिकने वाला मोटरसाइकिल टायर. ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी, तो फिक्र कैसी? सूर्यों का जदीद हल. FMC की कोराजिन बदले जिंदगी किसान की. ये इस्लामिक बैंकिंग का नया अंदाज है. बैंक अल फलाह इस्लाम, द वे फॉरवर्ड.
गर्म या ठंडी चीज खाने से दांतों में शदीद तकलीफ होती है. इसका हल है सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन का बाकायदगी से इस्तेमाल, जो आराम पहुंचाता है, वो भी सिर्फ 60 सेकंड. इट्स ब्रिलियंट.
नया डबल कलर्ड कैप वाला किंग टॉप्स, जिसका ताकतवर रैपिड एक्शन फॉर्मूला मच्छर, कॉकरोच और छिपकली को छोड़ता नहीं, मारता है चुन चुन के.
Line. Another turn, a too much turn as well, and some bounce along with it. But we've now reached a very interesting situation in this game. Some serious work required by the Pakistan batsmen now. They're still trailed by 143. These two guys played superb in the last test, but this is a brand new one. Babar's on 55. Rizwan just faced 3 balls. Back with a square, just a single.
Now, we'll wait and see if there's a bit of a change here. Obviously, with the wicket, you can actually pick up a bit of energy, a bit of excitement around the field, maybe a bit of bounce, bit of buzz.
Yeah, and some expectant guys around the bat. Now they'll consider themselves well and truly in the game. Travis Head at Silly Point.
Rizwan normally likes to take the attack to the spinner, especially so looking at when he plays that sweep shot. He does want to get off strike. He also wants to just impose himself on the spinner.
He's always a busy player, that's for sure. Someone who doesn't like being tied down at all. Punches that one strongly to the mid-wicket region, fairly straight. Finishes that over. 249 for 4.
Fresh cleanser treats your face fresh, very beautiful. न्यू पैम्पर्स 1000 रुपए तक की शानदार बचत के साथ। इसमें है लोशन विद एलोवेरा और मैजिक जेल जो गीलेपन को रखे लॉक रात भर ताकि बेबी की स्किन रहे कंफर्टेबल। न्यू पैम्पर्स नंबर 1 चॉइस ऑफ मॉम्स फॉर हेल्दी स्किन।
ठंडी या गर्म चीज लेने से दांतों में शदीद तकलीफ का एहसास होता है। इसका आसान और फौरी हल है सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन। ये सिर्फ 7 सेकंड में तकलीफ से आराम देता है। इट्स ब्रिलियंट।
बोनस तो मिल गया, टायर सर्विस टायर लगाओ। ये चलते हैं आम टायर के मुकाबले में 40% तक ज्यादा। ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र जैसी।
Couple of slips. Early call from Bob Razon was for 2. Right, it's been an interesting day today. I wonder what they're chatting about in the Tapal Tea Lounge. Stirring things up there, as they have been in the middle. Right, deep in conversation. What do we got? Oh, yeah, they got the new ball. Again, I think about this time yesterday, there was a nice discussion also. Oh, Nathan Lyon, the man with the black shirt. He's talking about Nathan Lyon's work. Looking good in the Tapal Tea Lounge.
Ilya's animated as a commentary box. So, plenty of opinion going on there. Like Baz, really.
Beautiful drive straight to covers.
So throughout the test match, he's played around 2.65 the run rate. And that means once you get a wicket, once you get a couple of wickets, you're back in the game. So no team so far, as in when Australia batted, they didn't get away from Pakistan. Neither have Pakistan got away from Australia. So every partnership is important, but also it just keeps the bowling side in the game. Yes, it's hard work. Yes, it's grueling. But if you get a couple of wickets, you're back in the game and you're suddenly buzzing and thinking that you're in front.
That's exactly right. situation right now. Just a single.
Yeah, with the longer tail, if you like, or a lot of more bowlers, specialist bowlers being picked, Pakistan, it might suggest there's a longer tail there. Now, Mitchell Starc is particularly good, almost lethal at bowling at the lower orders, coming in with the ball swing, that reverse swing. It's his specialty, cleaning up the tail. So he'd be looking at another one here, hitting Rizwan. It sort of suggests to me that he's in on. I think he prefers to bowl that full ball too. That's what he loves doing, getting that reverse swing. LBW's bowls. I just think for someone like Rizwan, he's still going to hit the deck. 12 off.
Yeah, it's a nice little challenge, this. I know Mitchell Starc, and you're quite right what you're saying there. Casper, and he's been a wonderful performer for Australia over the years in the white ball game, the red ball game. He's done a terrific job, and first swing, he's trying to get it to go. The ball's coming back to a couple of guys that are the shiners, if you like, the guys that have to do the work and try and prepare the ball for him. He'll get it, he won't do too much with it. I think everyone by now realises that's what happens. He'll just hold it in his fingers, turn around with those big whirls of his. Also, don't forget he's going to be roughing up those areas a little bit also for Swapson and Lyon. Now they're bowling around the wicket. Easily played. Nice shot by Rizwan. Baba, sorry. They're close mates, but not that close.
We've seen the scoring opportunity happen whenever there is any width on offer, whether it be from the spinner and certainly the fast bowlers. So Mitchell Starc, that's one thing. He's bowled really tight here. But just the consistency, just that area, right on that off stump line, making the batsman play. I think he's spinning a little bit straight, being turned for one. Just that little bit of width in that occasion.
They were hoping that there's not a single off this last ball. They'd like to have a full over, potentially at Rizwan. Straight to the man in the covers. Minus Labuschagne tidies up, 255 for 4.
शो एक मुकम्मल और मुतवाज़िन ग़िज़ा है। आप भी डॉक्टर की मशवरे से रोज़ाना एक शो पिए, भरपूर ज़िंदगी जिए। और ये डेटॉल सोप का जर्म रिबन्स प्रोटेक्ट करे 100 बीमारी फैलाने वाले जरासीम से और बेहतरीन हिफाजत।
हर शरारत में मुस्कुराहट में मैं जिंदगी का धागा बन जाती हूँ।
Simply Sufi, add new flavors to life.
Start over number 40. Tag that on with a 55 that he bowled the second session in the second innings of the last test. It's a lot of bowling. He's still got a long way to go, I think, in this test.
That match summary makes a really interesting reading because there's been no hundreds scored by either team
Yet.
Oh, obviously, yes. But I'm just thinking that I'm sure that a lot of batsmen are quite disappointed that they haven't gone on with it. Lots of starts.
That's beautifully bowled. Lovely flight from Lyon.
Yeah, a couple of them, well, Tadek put the mockers on them. He called them too early last night, yesterday. Terry and Green, he said these two look set to get to the 100, and lo and behold, that didn't happen.
So the commentator's curse, eh?
That's what a lot of people were saying on Twitter last night. Got back to the room, had a quick little look, and it just lit up. A lot of Pakistan supporters were tweeting and saying, please give a heartfelt thanks to Simon Kadich, the commentator's curse.
Absolutely, I think he should stay away from Baba right now. He's in the 60s too.
Someone from Australia did say that he's going to go in front of the entire Australian team and single out Green and also Carey and call them forward and give an official apology. Nice bowled, a solid defensive shot from Rizwan. End of the over, 110 gone, 255 for 4 and drinks.
ये दशक दाग सब दाग मिटाए और कपड़ों में 24 घंटों तक खुशबू महकाए। एक टूथपेस्ट महकता क्लीन, एक टूथपेस्ट महकता क्लीन। 1, 2, 3, 4
ठंडी या गर्म चीज लेने से दांत में शदीद तकलीफ का एहसास होता है। इसका आसान और फौरी हल है सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन। ये सिर्फ 7 सेकंड में तकलीफ से आराम देता है। इट्स ब्रिलियंट।
यूनियन कॉम्प्लेक्स लाहौर LDA से मंजूर शुदा। आज ही मॉडल अपार्टमेंट विजिट करें। जदीद तर्ज रिहाइश हम आपकी क़ुव्वत खरीद। रीजेंट पाकिस्तान के हर किसान के साथ है। कमाद की दीमक और कमाद धान और मकई में सुड़ियों से तहफ़्फ़ुज़ के साथ पैदावार में बढ़ोतरी का वादा लिए। रीजेंट हरियाली से खुशहाली। इंश्योर एक मुकम्मल और मुतवाज़न ग़िज़ा है। आप भी डॉक्टर की मशवरे से रोज़ाना इंश्योर पिए, भरपूर जिंदगी जिए। तय हमारा साथ इलाज से बेहतर रहेगी मुकम्मल एहतियात। डेंगू के खिलाफ पाकिस्तान की नंबर 1 चॉइस मोटीन। ये इस्लामिक बैंकिंग का नया अंदाज है। बैंक अल फलाह इस्लामी द वे फॉरवर्ड। फेस फ्रेश ब्यूटी क्रीम,
Your face fresh, very beautiful.
सर्विस टायर्स की क्वालिटी पूरी दुनिया ने मानी। 40 से ज्यादा ममालिक में एक्सपोर्ट के वादा। पाकिस्तान नंबर 1 एक्सपोर्ट टायर ब्रांड सर्विस।
Presented by
के मशवरे से रोजाना इंश्योर पिए, भरपूर जिंदगी जिए। गिफ्ट सर्विस ऐसी तो फिक्र कैसी। Deo Head and Shoulders इसका बाकायदा इस्तेमाल करें। खुश्की के जख्म पर असर 100% तक खुश्की मिटाए, कंधे से बोझ हटा दे।
brought to you by
जनाब है एतमाद का।
मैं रिकमेंड करता हूँ सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन का बाकायदगी से इस्तेमाल, जो आराम पहुंचाता है, वो भी सिर्फ 60 सेकंड।
सिर्फ 9,500 रुपए से
मरीना स्पोर्ट्स सिटी।
मुझसे मालूमात के लिए रब्ता कीजिए।
support sponsors
Red Bull gives you wings. Face Fresh Beauty Cream.
your face fresh, very beautiful.
मैं तो घर लाता हूँ किंग जॉब्स। आके ना। ये इस्लामिक बैंकिंग का नया अंदाज है। बैंक अल फलाह इस्लामी द वे फॉरवर्ड।
Feels good. एक टूथपेस्ट महकता क्लीन, एक टूथपेस्ट महकता क्लीन।
तो फिर चलती रहे तो मैं और एक कप चाय।
In the 61 off 119 left this stage. That was the 6 by the way down the ground. He's had some lovely shots. Just a terrific time with the ball. They've tried everything in Australia. They get him out quite nicely. It hasn't worked at this stage. His workovers working overtime within the last test. That's not again today. This one is Wagon Will. Strong drives through that offside. That nice text down the ground, that red line. an hour and 10 minutes to go of play today. Probably we missed out on a couple of overs. We missed out on 5 overs yesterday. So we'll probably miss out on, yes, maybe 3 today. Just a discussion at the moment with Pat Cummins and David Warner. Just trying to decide exactly what they want to do with the film placings, which could help speeding up things. Austin Razer's not too happy. Yep, he's just had a word to him. David Warner has positioned himself at a catching position just in front of square on the offside, actually. There he is. There's a cover in place as well. We've finally got some play.
Overall, it's been really hard. Tough going for the fast bowlers. Always good when it's got a little bit of reverse swing, but I just wondered too, even with that placement, that short cover point position, David Warner, whether with the ball going across Mitchell Starc might even just roll the fingers, just slow it up a little bit, draw him into the drive and then find himself in front of him and then pushing it in the air. It's got a feeling that might be the go there. Just that's one little variation we haven't seen too much from the fast bowlers today.
No, you're right. They've been going back of a length quite a bit of the time initially when the ball is quite new, and then they're trying to get the ball to reverse, and it's only been really Mitchell Starc who's had any real significance with the reverse. For a brief period. Now that might be an absolute beauty. That has just left him a little bit. Rizwan's a little bit stunned. I think that was special from Starc.
Yeah, brilliant. Round the wicket, the angle in and then just seaming away. That's exactly what you want. Reverse swing, just pitched and straightened. That is brilliant bowling from Starc. Exactly what he wanted, exactly what he aimed, and exactly what he got. That's superb from Mitchell Starc. Round the wicket, bit of reverse, the angle, everything working in sync. Rizwan, well, he played down the correct line if it hadn't just straightened. Done by a beauty. Rizwan out for 1. It's 256 for 5.
आजादी की 75वीं सालगिरह के तारीखी मौके पर पाकिस्तान के अवाम तमाम बिरादरान इस्लाम को इत्तेहाद, इंसाफ और तरक्की के लिए शराकतदारी के पैगाम के साथ पाकिस्तान आने पर दिल की अथाह गहराइयों से खुश आमदीद कहते हैं। एक ईमान, एक मंजिल।
फिर से मतलब डैंड्रफ वापस ले आओ हेड एंड शोल्डर्स। इसका बाकायदा इस्तेमाल करें खुश्की की जंग पर असर 100% तक खुश्की मिटाए, कंधे से बोझ हटा दे। मुद्दे की सुइयों का जदीद हल एफएमसी की कोराजिन बदले जिंदगी की सानगी। नया डबल कलर्ड कैप वाला किंग टॉक्स, जिसका ताकतवर रैपिड एक्शन फॉर्मूला मच्छर, कॉकरोच और छिपकली को छोड़ता नहीं, मारता है चुन चुन के।
62. Break that partnership between those two guys. They really struggled to get Rizwan in the last test. They've got him now, just for 1 run, with a really good delivery. Starc again, around the wicket. 2 slips, in fact 3 slips.
No! Starc's the right person to have the ball in his hand here. This is where he really shines. Coming in now, 226. And that angle in, just the wrong line. Surprise, surprise, the top of off. So just that angle in towards Rizwan. He's not right forward. He's playing it from the crease there. And if anything, the ball looks like it might have just hit the seam, just straightened a fraction and just enough. That's all it has to do.
He's working hard on this reverse as well, which is going to be a big challenge. Volley from wide of the crease, remember?
And the angle in, and just a slight bit of straightening. Didn't go on with the angle, which is what did Rizwan. Quite similar to the way that he got out in Karachi to Cummins, but that one sort of seemed away or just went away slightly. But that's exactly where Stark is aiming at. Top of off, you can get a bit of reverse.
And the perfect example of that length keeps the batsman standing at the crease. The feet aren't forward, he's not back. He just sort of hanging there with the bat. No sort of force behind any shot you're looking at.
That one just toed away a fraction. I wonder if there's any thought of Cameron Green or maybe Pat Cummins himself getting involved at this stage.
Yeah, and remember, Pakistan got their last 5 wickets for 50. It's come to that stage now. Cummins with 21 overs. Will he now get in the act? It's just the little opening that Australia wanted, and they've got it now.
32 overs today for Nathan Lyon. Quick shot there of Green, limbering. Leg side, they're probably going to just take only one. That's what they do. Sajid Khan is going to retain the strike. 257 for 5.
इंश्योर एक मुकम्मल और मुतवाज़न ग़िज़ा है। आप भी डॉक्टर की मशवरे से रोज़ाना इंश्योर पिए, भरपूर जिंदगी जिए।
अब जाकर जिंदगी हमें एक मौका देती है फिर से खुद के करीब आने का। और इस मोहब्बत को हमेशा अपने अंदर कायम रखना, इसी का नाम तो सूफी है।
सूफी चुनाव है एतमाद का।
ये इस्लामिक बैंकिंग का नया अंदाज है। बैंक अल-फलाह इस्लाम द वे फॉरवर्ड।
ठंडी या गर्म चीज लेने से दांत में शदीद तकलीफ का एहसास होता है। इसका आसान और फौरी हल है सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन। ये सिर्फ 7 सेकंड्स में तकलीफ से आराम देता है। इट्स ब्रिलियंट।
दाने दाने पे लिखा है पीने वाले का नाम।
So opting for those 3 slips, just tightening up a little bit now. Green covers some distance, 6'6" a second slip. For Sajid Khan.
For the skipper, giving himself the ball. Why would you? He's come on at every stage with the new batsman. He's just proved to be great captaincy and good leadership. Good leadership because he's not leaving the job for anyone else to do. Let's see that here's the opportunity. And certainly with the ball just doing a little bit here, he fancies his chances.
So lovely channel. That's nicely bowled by Cummins. Just zip in very quickly and just thank Imberex for their support in this series. Visit the Imberex Solar Energy Facebook page and answer a question. One lucky winner will get a chance to win a complete solar solution for your house. That's a nice prize.
Yeah, moments in a test match, and this probably is the moment. They found the opening in Australia. If they can get another couple here, they're well in the game. And sensing that, the captain.
It's a lovely drive down the ground. That's beautifully played. It's a nice way to get going early in your innings.
Kasaja just waiting for the fuller ball and the straight bat. As he's watching his captain. It's a fabulous shot. On the ground the whole way. Don't wander in, shoot. Just have a chance.
Sajid Khan has one first-class century. Hand back, and they trust him at number 7. So they still have to work. Australia still have to work. If these are 100 coming here at the Dhaka Stadium, Lahore.
No fast bowler likes getting driven for 4. So the captain has brought Travis Head into a short leg position. Scored for the helmet. Just to remind the batsman there might be something. Possibility coming short. The bluff. Good length ball outside of stump. Yeah, Pat Cummins just looking for that fuller ball, looking for the stumps. Sajid Khan way too good. And accomplished. The way that he managed to get that down the ground. Josh Hazlewood, who is hyper-first, is missing out at the moment. Just having a bit of a chat with Mitchell Stark, his New South Wales teammate.
He's probably saying, come on, Mitch, you can bowl a lot quicker than that, come on. Fire it up. I've been watching you come on, and he's saying, well, you've been sitting on the sideline for a couple of weeks. Oh, it's nicely bowled, coming in nicely. Cummins.
I think what's so great about just even that scene there is that the sharing that does happen. The respect guys play for New South Wales together, they also obviously Australia. No ball. Called. Previous delivery. But there really is this great team feel for the fast bowlers where we're just copying each other. Maybe from the sideline, he'd be asking Josh Hazlewood, is there something you're noticing? Am I doing something a bit different? Just what are your thoughts? A lot of respect there, a lot of experience.
He might have been saying, you know, I should have played. Mitch, right? He would have been pretty handy on some of these surfaces too, don't you? Worry about that. Josh Hazlewood. Cummins now. Looking to darken the last minute, tried the ramp. A little nutter from the skipper. Smile from Sajid.
Just a little reminder that when I do hit the wicket midway down, just remember I've got that on the sleeve. And he has short sleeves.
Solidly behind that one to finish the over. 262 for 5.
सब दम मिटाए और कपड़ों में 24 घंटों तक खुशबू महकाए। एक दूसरी महकता क्लीन, एक दूसरी महकता क्लीन।
डेटॉल सोप का जर्म डिफेंस प्रोटेक्ट करे 100 बीमारी फैलाने वाले जरासीम से और केवल यकीन हिफाजत।
बोनस तो मिल गया।
सर्विस टायर्स लगाओ। ये चलते हैं आम टायर के मुकाबले में 40% तक ज्यादा। ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी।
You just got to be careful as well. You're not trapped in front. He's found some rhythm at Stark. This has been good. Innocuous delivery though, Simon Cattage.
Maybe so, but Mitchell Stark knows that Babrazan will want to score here with the tail, so he can afford to hang the odd ball outside off stump and test his patience. There's a catching man there, square of the wicket, David Warner. 2 slips are in play. No doubt be looking for that outside edge, or potentially getting one. Hit the top of that off stump again.
Well, there's been a great atmosphere on Pakistan Day, and there's been plenty going on in the crowd as well. They've really added to the occasion. Every time Barbara Azam gets around, the kids start dancing. You've seen a few flosses, and there's one there. Go on, youngster, give us some moves. That's impossible to do that move, that floss, if you're older than 20. Come on, mate. Got a move for us, mate? And just wave your flag. What sort of dancing is that? Come on, Aruj.
It's called Bhangra. You've actually just taken all of us down with you at the 20 age limit mark.
You floss?
Absolutely. Yeah, with my teeth.
Never too late for the dentist jokes. A bit short at that time, does well because he just looks to ride it. That's what you've got to do on this pitch. Never sure if it's going to get up. So if in doubt, just try and play.
This is a big final out for both teams. Mitchell Starc has managed to make inroads into this Pakistan middle order. Some reverse swing. If he can do a little bit more damage here in the last hour, Australia will feel like they can dictate terms for the rest of this test match.
His sister just beat him. Oh, maybe they got the commentary on. Did you hear that? She was just grabbing your cheek, mate. Big shout from behind. Slips also. The keeper didn't think so at the first instance. He was late to go up. It's bizarre, really, because often it's the keeper who goes up and no one else. They have no reviews. That is the problem. Doesn't matter, Pat Cummins. There's nothing you can do.
Essentially just about hitting the ground there. Australia with no reviews left. About scratching the ground.
That's the problem. He draws you in. Good shot. Good fielding. There's Khawaja. 263 for 5.
पिच एक मुकम्मल और मुतवाजन ग़िज़ा है। आप भी डॉक्टर के मशवरे से रोजाना ही छोड़िए, भरपूर जिंदगी जिए।
कितने चाहिए बॉस? सब दे दो। सर्विस है, झट से बिकता है। पाकिस्तान का सबसे ज्यादा बिकने वाला मोटरसाइकिल का है। ग्रुप सर्विस जैसी, तो फिक्र कैसी?
Face Fresh Beauty Cream. Your face fresh, very beautiful.
One more over. There'll be a passage of play. Pakistan and Barbara Azam will be happy to get through because he's looking a threat at the moment. 4 over spell. So yeah, 5 is about the max in this sort of heat. Got long to go though. Try and get a couple more out of him if you can.
Yeah, I like this field setting here as well. He'll be targeting into the body. Maybe the odd short one to pin him back.
Need a TikTok. Get on the TikTok app and take part in the bat challenge to win exciting prizes. I think that's like keepy-ups with the bat. You get a chance to win an all-expense-paid trip to Lahore for the T20 International. That's one of the prizes. That'd be worth watching. It's a little bit of reverse.
Babar obviously trusting in Sajid's abilities with the bat. We've seen him come before Noman Ali throughout this series. But the ball now reversing back in late. Cummins will be looking to catch him in front of the crease. Bowling with some speed here as well.
He's got a chance. If you can just drag that length back, I reckon he'll have a go at a drive somewhere that he probably shouldn't. You might have just seen his first class stats. He's got 350s and 100. That 100 in domestic cricket, that's on this ground. I just chipped one as well to that catcher at mid-wicket. That is the length. That's absolutely perfect. That's where you need to get it. You get that little bit of tail in, and you get someone who wants to play the drive on this pitch. That is absolutely on the money.
Wow, that is absolutely stunning. You can watch it time and again, getting the ball to nip back in sharp, the inside edge onto the stumps. Stark is absolutely delighted. Cummins is absolutely delighted with his effort, leading from the front. This Australian pack, have a look at that movement. It's a perfect length to the right-hander. Sajid walks back for 6. Australia picking up their 6th wicket. Pakistan now 264 for 6.
touchdown, साफ दाग मिटाए और कपड़ों में 24 घंटों तक खुशबू महकाए। एक दूसरी जी सर, सर्विस टैक्स चाहिए, ये ले लें, आपके पैसे बचेंगे। जिंदगी बचाना ज्यादा जरूरी है। सर्विस कहाँ है? सर्विस ही तो, ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी?
ठंडी या गर्म चीज लेने से दांत में शदीद तकलीफ का एहसास होता है। इसका आसान और फौरी हल है सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन। ये सिर्फ 7 सेकंड्स में तकलीफ से आराम देता है। इट्स ब्रिलियंट।
फेस फ्रेश ब्यूटी क्रीम, जो फेस फ्रेश, very beautiful.
Noman Ali. He is in now, and this is becoming Australia's day. Babar Azam, as it has been for about the last 2 or 3 hours, it's pretty much everything rests on him. The first time in a long time, Australia might be advancing or becoming the favourites in this Test series. It has been hard work, but it's been done most of the time. The one they've turned to has been this man, the captain. Perfect length, just dragged it back a fraction. And he drove at something he should.
Yeah, brilliant piece of bowling, as you can see there, just taking the bookmarks. And that's the length with the reverse swinging ball. Lures the batsman into a big drive, goes hard, and catches the inside edge. So the stumps have been getting smashed this afternoon. All 3 dismissals, 2 from Stark and 1 from Cummins, are bringing the stumps into play now.
Get that length again. Perfect, just there. And that's the thing, that's what Sajid Khan, with that length, he was just looking to drive all the time, playing with Babar Azam at the other end.
Have a look at the 3 wickets. Bring that one back in. This was a magnificent catch in his return, in his follow-through. Was hit at pace as well. That was a big wicket of Azhar Ali. That's an absolute ripper. Gets it to tail back in, inside edge onto the stumps. It's a perfect length, and he's bowled that pretty much throughout the day.
He's some player, that is for sure. 264 for 6.
शो एक मुकम्मल और मुतवाजन ग़िज़ा है। आप भी डॉक्टर के मशवरे से रोजाना एक शो पिए, भरपूर जिंदगी जिए। मकई की सुइयों का जदीद हल, FMC की कोराजिन, बदले जिंदगी की सानगी।
डेटॉल सोप का जर्म लेवल्स प्रोटेक्ट करे 100 बीमारी फैलाने वाले जरासीम से और कई यकीनी हिफाजत।
ये इस्लामिक बैंकिंग का नया अंदाज है। बैंक अल-फलाह इस्लाम, द वे फॉरवर्ड।
Seen on this pitch, because it's slow, it becomes harder and harder to score the older the ball gets. One of those pitches that as a batsman you'll feel that scoring is not easy. You don't feel great as a batsman on it, albeit you don't feel like you're going to be nicked off with some ball that pitches middle and hits off. As a bowler, the same thing. You've got to run in every time. You get very little from it. It's a real test of your heart and your stamina as a bowler.
Yeah, it certainly is. Australia at one stage there when Shafiq and Azhar Ali were digging in. Must have been thinking, oh no, here we go again after that second innings at Karachi. But they fought hard, got the breakthroughs in that middle session after some long toil, and then they're reaping the rewards now. And this is where they can really put their foot on the gas in this last session. So they can knock Pakistan over tonight. This test match starts to move forward and they can start to control it.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem at that angle. You just play at more balls. You can understand why he's playing at that. That is very hard to leave.
Just outside that channel again, inviting him to drive, and with the angle coming in, that's a tough ball to leave. And the ball nipping back in as well. That's a really good shape on the ball. Very close to that outside edge again.
Pace as well, late in the day. He's got his tail up now at start. This is very good. Right on cue, thanks.
Shaukat Khanum Memorial Hospital donate bricks and of hope and help build Shaukat Khanum Hospital in Karachi. Absolutely wonderful research facility as well. You can call now 0800 11555 to make your donations or go on their website www.shaukatkhanum.org.pk.
3 balls left in this over. Now what do? Pat Cummins, the captain. You start bringing the field up, mid-wicket, who's sort of hanging back, giving one. He's got to come up. You can maybe keep deep square leg. What about deep point? You bringing him up? What do you reckon, Aruj?
I think the field with the 2 slips is a good one with the rest of the men in the ring, because at the moment the dynamics of the game have slightly changed with that wicket falling. What it has done is probably put pressure on Babar Azam, because he just can't hang around now and he has to go for the scoring shots. And the line at the moment just seems to be outside off stump, bring the ball back in. And you've already seen Babar Azam play and miss a few when he's tried to reach the ball. So I just feel, let him drive through the ball, entice him to bring his front foot forward and push through the lines. Not too many fielders in front, but with the slip cordon there and just a few men around the bat on the ring, I think he's got the field spot on at the moment. Allow him to look for the scoring shots, and in that probably have one come back in or nick to the keeper.
out the Yorker. It's going to be a boundary.
Class there from Bubba Azam. Just steering that one down with third man. Wide of second slip. It was well bowled from start. Hit the crease line. Executed it well, but look at that touch. It's a shot of a man in form. Wonderful.
Yeah, and you can see what he's trying to do as well. He's trying to get Babar Azam driving with a foolish length delivery, trying to look for the swing back in.
Does he get one? No. Trickles through to the keeper. Another good over from start. 268 for 6.
New area, touch up down, stop down मिटाए और कपड़ों में 24 घंटों तक खुशबू महकाए। 1 2 3 महकता क्लीन, 1 2 3 महकता क्लीन।
कितने चाहिए बॉस?
सब दे दो, सर्विस है, झट से बिकता है।
पाकिस्तान का सबसे ज्यादा बिकने वाला मोटरसाइकिल टायर। ग्रुप सर्विस जैसी, तो फिक्र कैसी?
सूफी सुपर एतमाद।
You're under a bit of pressure when you get to this stage. Desperately need the tail. These lower order batsmen, they need to support their captain. So one thing you'd say to Sajid Khan, it's all well and good being positive, but when you've got Babar Azam at the other end, that was bang in front. It's that length again. Yeah, easy decision. Whether they review it or not is another thing. That just came back from that excellent length. He's going to review it, but I think he's in trouble unless he's hit it.
GP Departure Director, we have a player review for LBW. Confidential is out. It's a fair lady to start with front on swing here, please. Slow. Appears to be no bat involved. Can I confirm with Albert, please? Yeah. Yes. May I confirm there is no bat involved? Can I have ball tracking when ready, please? Yes, so you see an out. Shot fellow, back to mark, wicket sitting, go back to outfield umpire. Ali, stay with your position, but let you know when you're on screen, stand by, you're on screen, please signal.
Yeah, one of the easier decisions to make. Actually feel non-man Ali, because he actually looked like he felt he was out, but because they got so many reviews, he said, you know what, I may as well review it. He goes for none, 268 for 7. Wickets coming for Australia. They have toiled hard, but now they're getting their reward, and it's their two seamers that are doing it. Their captain, who is an inspiration. The only stumbling block for him at the moment is Babar Azam, the other captain.
Cummins. He's lifted when Australia needed him most today. At one stage there, Pakistan were 2 for 214. And then Nathan Lyon struck, and they've lost 5 for 54 since the middle of the day. Now Australia have their tails up late on day 3.
Keeps banging it down on that length. Perfect.
The captains led the way. Got the cordon bowled of Azhar Ali, which was a big wicket. Fantastic return catch. Now he and Mitchell Starc have struck twice each in the final session. And Pakistan is still a long way behind. 123 runs on this wicket with the potential for more reverse swing. Your big lead.
Inside Nick onto Pat. Short leg is in play though, that's not a bad thing.
Again, it's the length. It's the absolute perfect length on this wicket. He's gotten it down to a T, Pat Cummins. Inside edge, the only thing that's saving Hassan Ali. And Pakistan has a spot of bother, still trailing by 123, and that's a lot of runs. With the tail now in the middle, Babar Azam.
Yeah, that's a lot of runs because of the way you can score on this pitch or can't score. Not the type of pitch where you're going to get any sort of flow where you're going to actually be able to go out there and score quickly. You've got to have patience.
And the defense game isn't really Hassan Ali's game, not up his alley. He likes to play his shots. And he has a little bit of hanging around to do, just fend off this final half hour in the day.
Edwall, good catch that time. Finally, Steve Smith gets one that's relatively straightforward. Every time he's been so close, that almost died as it got to him. But he takes the catch, and Australia are on a roll.
Cummins becomes the first fast bowler in this series to take 5 wickets. He's congratulated by his teammates. They know how much this haul has meant to the team. Cummins there, pitching up, getting some swing away, well taken low by Steve Smith. Not an easy catch that, adding a leg forward late in the day. The Australians are jubilant. Hassan Ali goes for a duck. Pakistan 268 for 8.
बोनस तो मिल गया और सर इस टाइम देखो ये चलते हैं आम टायर के मुकाबले में 40% तक ज्यादा वेब सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसे
गर्म चीज लेने से दांत में शदीद तकलीफ का एहसास होता है। इसका आसान और फौरी हल है सेंसराइड रैपिड एक्शन। इसे 7 सेकंड्स में तकलीफ से आराम देता है।
The lights come on, and Shaheen Afridi walks out to bat. Crowd has just started to roll on over. Shaheen Afridi is a fantastic bowler, but when you talk about an effort, when you talk about pure class, Pat Cummins, the captain, with 5 for 23.5 overs he's bowled, 5 for 56. These are the days when you find out about people. These are the pitches when you find out about the heart of a bowler. This man has it in abundance. What a monumental effort that is from the Australian captain. 268 for 8.
कर जिंदगी हमें एक मौका देती है फिर से खुद के करीब आने का। और इस मोहब्बत को हमेशा अपने अंदर कायम रखना, इसी का नाम तो सूफी है।
सूफी जो नाम है एतमाद का।
How extraordinary is this? Unbelievable stuff from Pat Cummins' reverse swing. Good catch by Steve Smith. The Australians were elated with the reverse swing, the wicket, and also the catch of Steve Smith. They swamped him. And Pfeiffer holding it aloft. Now that might be another one. Up goes that finger. Yep, there's another one. They are tumbling now, that's for sure. Wickets are falling left, right and centre. Disappointment for Babar Azam. The crowd has gone silent. Reviewed.
For LBW. Is out. It's a fair delivery and we start the front on spin please. Spicer stroke. Appears to be no riding ball. Can I confirm with third match please? Just keep rolling. Flat line, one more pass on the bat and there's a delay line between bat and ball as well. Satisfied, no batting ball. Go for ball tracking when ready please. We're waiting for ball tracking guys. Yes, Roger is out. Pitch outside off. Catch the line. Wickets umpire's call. Go back to on umpire. Listen. Stay with your original decision. Stand by. You're on screen. Please signal.
Up goes that finger. An umpire's call. So Stark has now got 3 for 33. He has joined the party as well. It's the end of Babar Azam. He's starting the trek back to the change room. He goes for 67. Pakistan now 268 for 9.
बोनस तो मिल गया, सर्विस आज लगा। ये चलते हैं आम टायर के मुकाबले में 40% तक ज्यादा। वेब सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र जैसी।
Big Fresh Beauty Soap. जो Big Fresh Body Beauty Soap.
Nasim Shah now, 19 years of age. He's out there to face the music. 9 down. They've lost the last 7 for 54, but also the last 4 for 4. And 5 for 12. Stark steaming in. Sure he knew too much about that one.
Well, when he gets it right, he's lethal. He's unplayable at times. That was a beautiful delivery. Just right on the money. The ball came in sharply. And that massive wicket of Babar Azam. These two speedsters are just ripping through Pakistan's batting lineup. What a wonderful spell. The length they bowl is outstanding. Pakistan still behind 123 runs.
Oh, that's over the top of the stumps.
Once again, it's that length. Forcing the batsman to play on the crease, but
Oh, the young fella Naseem has been bowling so well. That's gone straight over the top of the middle stump.
Several of those forward wickets actually have a close look, and the times as well. They were 170 for 213 for 3 or 213 for 4 they were. So they've lost 7 for 20, actually. Got him! That's another one. We can add to that. So that is now 8. They've lost their last 8 for 20.
Yeah, it was a matter of time. Another beautiful delivery, nice and full. And allowed the ball to swing a little bit, and Naseem Shah had no answers. Hit the off stump. Excellent delivery. Open him up. Hitting the off stump. Good pace. That last delivery, almost 145 clips. What a spell of bowling from these two. They can give each other a hug. They have